Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of CoinNewsExtra interview session. So today we'll be talking about how blockchain can enhance activities of rural financial institutions. So we have an expert in this sector. We have a personality that is joining us from India. He'll be talking about this topic. He is Kunal Karani. Kunal Karani is the founder Banking Blocks. Kunal, you're welcome to CoinNewsExtra.
Hi, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to have you. So you are an expert. You have a very good background in this sector. So we'll be looking at how blockchain can enhance activities of rural financial institutions. But before we go straight to that topic, we
Sure.
want to have a brief about you, your background in this sector.
Okay. So I actually got into the blockchain space in early 2017, late 2016. Been part of crypto exchanges in India, then have been working with governments, companies throughout the world in blockchain consulting with them as well, from supply chain to digital identity, to crypto exchanges, to security tokens. So done a various amount of work throughout. And just 7 months ago, 8 months ago, we started our own company called Banking Blocks.
Okay, interesting. Banking blocks, yeah, you've seen the opportunities and the challenges facing the sector. You came up with banking blocks. So before we talk about banking blocks, what are the challenges that these rural financial institutions are currently facing?
So, especially in India, a lot of these rural financial institutions, even before we talk about blockchain, they are still using very traditional methods of bookkeeping. So it can be a software called Tally, or it can people might be using Excel, or even physical ledgers in a lot of parts of the world as well. There's no proper digitization, so that's problem number one. But even if there's digitization, another problem in rural banking is there's no trust. Uh, and especially in rural India, these institutions are giving out amazing interest rates to also guys who deposit money with them. But the trust factor is not there as well. So that's where the blockchain would come in when it comes to these RFIs. But two major things is digitization and trust.
Okay, digitalization and trust, they are the major challenges this sector is facing. So we want to know briefly about banking blocks and how you are leveraging the blockchain to make impact in this
Sure,
sector.
sure. So banking blocks is actually a SaaS product that we're offering to real financial institutions in India who do not have digitization, or they're still using traditional methods of bookkeeping. And how we're leveraging the blockchain with these guys is, as of now, the bottom of the pyramid, rural India individuals, customers of these RFIs, do not have any kind of digital footprint whatsoever, digital financial footprint whatsoever. So what we are doing via Banking Block is actually letting these rural financial institutions onboard these customers, and when they are onboarding them, they're actually getting onboarded onto the blockchain, and their transactions are actually getting recorded, their loans, deposits, repayment cycles, which were actually by leveraging and putting the information on the blockchain, creating a very transparent, trusted economy where the bottom of the pyramid guys are getting financial footprint, and not only getting a digital financial footprint, but also that these rural financial institutions are also getting trusted, because until now there was no kind of trust established for them as well. And through the fact that we're using blockchain over here to help these guys improve their business, improve credit scoring, get digital profiles, we're also working with other major non-banking financial institutions and insurance companies to see what more services can be offered to these rural financial institutions and their customers, since now there's more trusted data for them to go through as well.
Okay, I've been able to listen to what you're saying. we know what is happening. Do you think blockchain is a hype? There are many talks about blockchain. Do you think it's a hype? And if it is not a hype, how do you think blockchain will make impact in the financial sector?
So blockchain overall, it's not a hype in my opinion. The problem that is going on is a lot of larger institutions are creating a proof of concept, smaller projects that might never see the day of light because of the red tape that happens. Real life implementation of blockchain are getting done, but very few. But especially when it comes to the financial sector, I feel blockchain is impacting it by the governments are trusting it. I know that the government of India is putting their whole payment system on the blockchain, the National Payment Corporation on the blockchain. Um, Other banks globally are creating, using blockchain platforms such as HDFC, or you have your insurance companies such as Lloyd's of London using blockchain. There's a lot of blockchain is going to make an impact, but it is when the larger organizations actually adopt it at a larger scale, and once we get out of the POC scale, that's happening currently globally, in my opinion.
Okay, finally, before we draw the curtain on today's edition of Coin News Extra interview, how do you see the future of the financial sector with the proper application of blockchain and other emerging techs?
I think for the financial sector, it's going to be a combination of your artificial intelligence, machine learning, and blockchain, all combined together, going towards the future with as emerging tech. Because the more I've been speaking to individuals in this space, everyone mindset has opened up using blockchain, and on top of all of this, with the blockchain, you're creating a very trusted ecosystem, quick, fast ecosystem. And on top of that, there's multiple different avenues where you can reduce transaction fees. And at the end, when you talk about low costs and low transaction fees, that's when financial institutions, the larger financial institutions' eyes and ears open up.
Interestingly, so this is our CoinNewsExtra interview session. So today we talked about how blockchain can enhance activities of rural financial institutions. And the gentleman that really helped us to talk about this is Kunal Karani, founder of Banking Blocks. Thank you very much, Kunal, for joining us
Thank you,
today.
man. Thank you for having me. It was
It's
a pleasure, guys.
it's our pleasure too.